Hello and welcome back to the colony with Man of the Antz. We are back in Lone Echo. I immediately tried to use the stick to move because I'm an idiot. There we go. Yes, so last time we fixed up this beautiful little tram just here. We made over to this central hub. Whoosh!
Looks clear.
And that's about where we left it.
Let's have a look around.
Let's have a look around. So if we didn't, we stopped here, didn't we? We didn't actually go inside.
Cairo Station. Today's date is 24 April 2537.
So what have we got?
Right. Well, at least the big holographic tree still works.
Indeed. It's possible the power grid is more stable in this area.
Not the smoothest of starts, but that's fine. That's fine. What have we got?
What is this?
It's a tree? Thought we established that. But what is this? Like a fancy USB stick. Okay. The computer's broken. There's nothing over there. Something over there I can interact with.
These plants have not been attended to for quite some time.
Cool. Good chat, Liz. Thanks for that. Can't get in there. Can't get in... Or can we get in there? No, that screen's off over there. Looks like maybe we can get into this one.
Warning. Environmental systems compromised. Atmosphere suboptimal.
Good.
Still no life support.
We still have time. We'll find a stable environment. Don't worry.
Who's worried?
Okay, no, I lied. This one isn't active either. So where there's a door up here, wasn't there? Which looks slightly more promising. But not a huge amount. Like the screen's working, but there's nobody home, essentially. Okay. Catastrophic power grid failure imminent. Have a nice day.
Routes are all closed. A miracle we managed to get the Hab tram up and running.
Calcium. Just a bottle of calcium.
Transportation to Habitat B is currently unavailable. In case of an emergency, contact the station's directory.
That's
Been touched in ages.
probably not going to help, yes. There is something out here though, Liz.
This is a dead end. Let's keep looking.
Yep. Any minute now. Oh.
Liv.
There we go. Or Liv.
What is it?
Not Liz, Liv. I've been getting it wrong this whole time. I'm sorry, Liv. My mistake.
It appears to be an old Atlas transport.
And what do you suppose a ship from our time is doing here?
Sitting looking pretty.
Tell me what that looks like to you.
An old Atlas transport.
Juno?
Hello, Captain Rhodes. Jack. I'm glad to see you're still safe.
Juno? Are you saying this is your ship?
That's a complicated question.
Can we have a complicated
Ship is
answer?
my home, but it doesn't belong to me.
Then who does it belong to?
I'm afraid I'm not permitted to disclose that information.
Imagine my shock.
Yes.
I am sorry, Captain Rhodes. I would tell you if I could, but my directives...
What about life support? Does the ship still have atmosphere?
The ship is currently suffering the same power disruptions as the station. However, if one were to cycle the ship's reactor,
Then we'd have life support.
Okay.
in theory,
To the ship.
How do we get on board?
Through
the
docking.
docking platform is in the next sector, through the security checkpoint. I can show you the way.
Hold on. You're not allowed to tell us anything about the ship itself, but helping us get on board, that's no problem.
My primary directive is to keep you alive, and the best way to do that is to get you on board the ship.
You could also tell us some information about literally anything.
I will need a moment to bypass the security constraints.
So you're really not part of the station?
I am what's known as a transient program. capable of gaining limited access to a variety of different networks. But I
Like a
consider
virus.
the ship to be my true home.
Then whose ship is it? And why is it a ship that is hundreds of years old that just happens to be from our time? Did they know that we were going to arrive here?
Let's ship out the window again.
There's a cat nuzzle in my legs.
Safe. Following Juno to that ship.
Leave me alone, cat.
There's
I'm likely to
clearly a
step
lot
on you.
more she has
Sorry.
yet to tell us.
Yeah. But not
It is food time, that's the problem.
Somebody's pulling her strings. And I'll bet whoever it is, they're on that ship.
Your home is a bit antiquated.
Apart from a few rare exceptions, most spacefaring vessels currently in use are actually just refits of older, well-tested models. And I don't appreciate your tone.
Didn't realize I had a tone.
Looks like we've got another door on the blink.
Let's get a closer look.
Can you see anything?
Yeah. That. What is that?
What is that?
That is a tick. Two, actually. There's another one in here as well, feeding on the door.
I'm sorry, you say that like I'm supposed to know what it means? Ugh.
Ticks are an evolved form of the biomass.
How do you mean evolved?
Accelerated evolution.
All right, Liv,
is
calm
an
down.
inherent physiological trait in all biomass forms. It's one of the main reasons the biomass is so resilient.
Why does it keep following me like that?
Ticks instinctually seek out the closest viable energy source, which in this case happens to be you.
Oh, lovely. Alright, so now what do we do?
Well, not let you near it, I suppose.
Proceed is by removing those ticks.
Well, let's have a look around then. There's got to be some way to get rid of these things.
Well, there is a disposal unit in here. Do-do-do-do.
What about that disposal unit?
That might work.
All right, popcorn.
Find a way to get them into the chute. It will be dangerous, but I don't see any other option. You'll need to clear the area before boarding the ship.
How the hell are we supposed to clear the room if
Popcorn.
we can't even get inside?
Popcorn can get inside.
According to the station schematics, there should be another way to access the security checkpoint through the loading bay. It's just this way.
I know there are lots of like drawers and stuff around, but it seems like there's very little point in opening them. Oh, there it is. It's gonna be our first contact with the biomass.
It's awfully dark in there. Are you sure it's safe?
No.
I'm seeing a considerable biomass presence on the other side.
Shit.
Captain Rose, I'm afraid this means you'll have to stay behind.
What?
Jack and I will continue through the loading bay. Once we clear the docking terminal...
No, absolutely not.
I'm sorry, Captain, but I cannot allow you to proceed. The risk is far too great.
Well, if it's too risky for me, it's too risky for Jack.
I don't think it is.
It's all right, Liv. I was built for this.
You were built for this.
Oh.
I know, you've gotten used to thinking of yourself as invincible, but you're not. Not anymore.
You are, apparently.
If you go in there with only one shell
Hey, popcorn.
and something happens, you could...
Actually, Captain, I think there may be a way for Jack to avoid that possibility.
Yeah, you can avoid it by not going.
As I was scanning the loading bay, I detected a working fabricator in the adjacent section.
Mm-hmm.
Jack and I can get it powered on. We should be able to use it to scan his architecture into the station's database.
And build more jacks.
So, you're saying he'd be able to reboot again?
Exactly.
I'm gonna build an army of jacks.
Don't worry, Liv. I can handle this.
I've got this. I can't remember anything about
I
them,
promise,
but I've
Captain.
got
I
this.
won't let Jack do anything that might put him in jeopardy.
Alright. Alright.
There are very few options, to be honest with you.
Just watch yourself in there, okay? I'll be waiting back at the security entrance.
Understood. I'll see you on the other side.
Let's maybe mind our phrasing, yeah?
Oh, I didn't mean...
It's alright. I know what you
Popcorn,
meant.
you're with me. Come on, buddy.
Fuck. Popcorn.
Aww.
I'll unlock the door for you.
I was definitely going to throw him at the biomass. 100% going to throw him straight at the biomass. Yeah, I don't remember how it works. There's a power switch over there we need to get to. And there's a access up there.
Jack, up here.
Yes, I see
The
you.
emergency power switch is in this control room.
I see it.
How do I get inside?
Through here.
You'll need to go through the maintenance ducts.
Mhm.
There should be an access way nearby.
I genuinely don't remember what they do, how they work. Is it only if you touch them? Because they are very
You're
close.
sure all the biomass in this sector is dormant?
Oh, okay.
As sure as it can be. Of course, that will change once we get emergency power back online.
But by then he'll be able to reboot, right?
It will take a minute or two to get Jack scanned into the system, but that is more or less correct.
More or less. That's what we like to hear. It is largely somewhat exactly what you said, but not quite. Oh, there we go. I was wondering where we're supposed to be going for a second. I'm trying to be careful, but I guess we don't need to if it's dormant, do we? Yeah, I assumed it would be the other way where the light was, but I thought we should check this end just in case. Oh, I definitely touched that one. What's this? Oh, I'm taking it with me. It looks important. It looks like it's part of a switch.
Ah, there you are.
Here I am.
Override switch will restore emergency power to the local grid.
How useful that the fabricator is in the shape of a tomb, essentially. No, I don't think I do need this after all. Oh, it is immediately back to life, look.
Been restored. The door to the loading bay.
Throbbing away.
What about the fabricator?
Online and ready to scan. Jack, if you'll follow me.
Here I am.
Just climb inside and we'll begin.
Climb inside this coffin-shaped device. It's perfectly safe.
This will only take a few moments.
Oh.
New template created. Echo Unit Series 11. Initializing fixed tomographic scan.
Mm-hmm.
Mapping target composition.
Mm-hmm.
Replicating internal functionality.
Mm-hmm.
Linking neural matrix to network.
Mm-hmm. So far, so good.
Scan complete.
Did it work?
Scan
Oh.
output shows no errors. Neural connection is green. Yes, it worked.
You're sure?
Let's find out.
Forward, if Jack's shell becomes damaged or destroyed, he will automatically reprint at the nearest working fabricator.
I'm trying.
Well, Jack, how do you feel?
Invincible. Yes.
Rather invincible.
All right. Well, I suppose I had that coming.
It's unfortunate that fabricators are incapable of replicating organic matter. Otherwise, Captain, we'd be able to scan you into the system as
Not even in the future.
Right. Well, the important thing is Jack's back to normal.
We're all done here. Jack, I've reopened the access hatch. Make your way back through the maintenance duct. I'll be waiting for you by the entrance to the loading bay.
On my way.
Be
Is
careful.
there not
Restoring emergency power
an
has a
easier way?
So, unless you're planning to test your new reboot ability, I would avoid all contact.
Understood.
I did assume there'd be a different route. And I wouldn't have to risk the biomass, but obviously not. So let's try and be careful. So just if we touch it, is it? Like I say, I don't quite remember. I don't know what my legs are doing at this point, though. I'm assuming my legs don't count as to touching it, since I have no control over them. Should we go through? No, let's not. Let's be somewhat reasonably sensible about it. Ooh! Didn't mean to fling myself that way. I want to see if that would do anything. Just coming through, biomass. Don't worry about me. Ooh! Ooh! Ooh!
Well done, making it through unharmed.
Thanks.
You've had extensive experience with the biomass.
Well, that I have.
Enough, yes.
Now then, this corridor will take us through the
Oh.
loading bay and back around to the rear entrance of the security room.
That sounds perfect. Second time lucky. No biomass.
We're moving into the loading bay.
Copy that. Keep me posted on comms, alright?
Of course.
I'll continue to scan the station's database for any additional schematics or equipment that might be of use.
Sure, you do that. Good luck in there, Jack.
Thank you. So I do need to cough quite badly, but I don't have a push to mute option. And there's always the concern that I won't pick it up in post.
But if you try to open it now, the tick is sure to attack you.
Yes,
We
because
should
I'm
let it
delicious.
specify it before we even attempt opening the door.
Okay. Something to do with this, I guess.
What is this panel in the floor?
An electrical bypass. It allows you to direct emergency power to various systems in the area. You can
it's
use
one of
your
these.
cutter to gain access.
But not yet. Oh, there we go. Wrong part. Fair enough.
You can lift the lever to reroute power. Ah, so the bypass powers the crane arm. That will certainly keep the tick occupied. Now we should be able to safely open the door.
Really? Is that going to be enough?
We're fortunate the store has an emergency release. Not all of them do.
Why don't they all have emergency releases, is my question.
Now just pull the release handle and the door will attach. That's it. You should be able to slide the door open.
And the tick won't attack me. So you say.
Is this crane mobile?
I believe so. You should be able to use the overhead handles to push it along the rail, or use the turning wheel to rotate the arm.
Do I want to do that? I guess I do. I don't know.
Advise holding the rail to anchor yourself as you move the crane. Watch yourself. There are 2 more ticks at the end of the corridor.
Oh, I see them. I see them. Okay. So if we, rotate this, and then go behind the crane. Oh, lordy no. Ooh, that was close. That was close. Well, there's one of them. There's the other one.
Shields at 95%.
Yep, nope, made a mistake. Made a terrible, terrible mistake. Print me, please, fabricator. And we're off. Okay. So, what situation have we left ourselves in here? We're okay. We need to approach it from this side. Oh, there's my dead body. I always like seeing my dead body floating around. It's not at all disconcerting.
My former shell. Were we on the Kronos 2, we would eventually attempt recovery.
That won't be necessary. We can simply continue to reprint as needed.
Suits me fine. I'm just glad we have your reboot protocols back.
Let's just shuffle them out of the way so we can proceed in this direction without getting too concerned. I don't like how close I got to those. Well, there's another one there. So what is this going to?
Take care moving forward.
Copy that.
Doors powering up.
Yep. That's not ideal though, is it? And it just shuffles back to the center of the room for some bizarre reason.
What's in these containers?
Dietary provisions, most likely. Salt, power rerouted. It appears the transformer on the far wall is now live.
The tick is still focused on the door.
So long as the tick has a power source to feed on, it won't bother searching for...
Did you finish talking about the crates?
What's in these containers?
Dietary provisions, most likely. Salt, coffee, various synthetic grains.
Whoa, wait. Back up. You found...
That did it. Well done.
Haha.
You'll need to repower the door before continuing.
Okay, one more time.
What's in these containers?
Dietary provisions, most likely. Salt, coffee, various synthetic grains.
Whoa, wait. Back up. You found coffee?
I wouldn't advise drinking this coffee, Captain. I'm sure it's past its expiry date.
How far past?
Liv, the containers are infested with biomass.
They're in the... Do you know? Maybe next time lead with that?
More ticks in the next room.
Of course there are.
Some way to distract them.
Well, there's that one there, but it is behind a door. Also, we've got a crane there, plus whatever's down here. Yes, hello, buddy. Check on automated active machinery in cargo. What does that other one say at the top? Don't feed the wildlife. So how long were the staff living with these?
Door powered down.
What?
Door power restored.
Well, that door. Okay, so we're going to need to power that down. Get them on the crane, I'm guessing. And there's a power thing there for something. I don't know. Unless it's just meant to attract the ticks too. I don't recall seeing anything that would fit in it. It was like a probe thing before, wasn't it?
This crane arm is already online.
The slider is unlocked. You should be able to move the crane just like before.
That looks to be our best option for distracting those ticks.
If you can find a way to lure them out.
I mean, I'm the way to lure them out, right? So where's these other ones? There he is.
The tick can sense me through the glass.
Yes. As long as it can read your energy signature, the tick will continue to follow you.
Hey, buddy.
Perhaps I can use that to my advantage.
Indeed. Ticks
Almost hit my laptop off the table.
Exactly intelligent.
We here? We're there. Okay. So as long as yeah, they both appear to be focused on the crane rather than me. Although the second one did for a moment there. Target me again. What if we just turn it ever so slightly? And if I just stay as far back as possible?
Got it.
Skillful work, Echo One.
Okay, and now I can power the door up without any issues. I just need to remove the ticks from where they are. Was that one there before? Oh, it was, wasn't it? Yes, I remember that room now. All of 12 seconds ago. Let's gently rotate them over here. And then just shove you over there a bit. Well, that's got some momentum on it. Did I go all the way to the... I think I went all the way to the end. Looks clear in there. Don't hold on to the doors when you open them. That almost flung me into the biomass. You absolute clown. So I was just rotating myself in my real space so that I can see the recording monitor. So I can see where I am. Make sure everything's working.
This is concerning. I didn't realize the infestation was so prevalent in this area of the facility.
What exactly happened here?
There was a biomass outbreak.
Bet it's your attention to detail that sets you apart from all the other AIs.
Yes.
There's not much more I can tell you without violating my directives.
Well, what about the crew? Are they really all gone?
All 118 souls aboard the station have either perished or were evacuated.
So then, what the hell are we doing here?
After your unexpected arrival aboard the Estrella, I was directed to bring you somewhere safe.
This is safe.
Well...
Directed
I
by
haven't had
who?
time. Now the ship is our only option.
Brilliant.
Subtitles are quite far behind.
I'm guessing there's no way to open this door.
Unfortunately, no. The infestation is too severe. You will need to find another way around.
Oh, yes, hello. I knew there'd be a duct somewhere. I don't know why, but crawling along the ground like this just feels weirder. Like, using the ceiling to pull yourself along, you feel quite badass. Using the walls to push yourself along, you feel quite badass. Although I did just again smack my monitor. I might need to move slightly further away from my desk. But dragging yourself across the ground just feels a little worse. I do like all these just random tools and stuff that are around. That's nice. Some nice little details. Hello, ticks. Oh, yes. Hello. Keep in low power mode. Oh. That, doesn't seem like it's enough. Can I get past those? I just get as low as I can to the ground. As long as they've got a power source, they'll continue to feed. So as long as I don't get as close to them as their power source. See, this, again, feels a bit badass. It's like I'm crawling through a wilderness, looking for a sniping position or something. Crawling across no man's land. I could go up a bit more, but I'm happy with this. And what have we got in here? I see biomass. I see a battery socket. I see a battery. I have a cunning plan. I don't know what we need the battery for, but I have a cunning plan. Some mutum. Battery is already charged though, so...
This door is completely disconnected from the power grid. It will need an external power source.
Like a battery.
Precisely.
Like this battery.
Door powered up.
Oh, that's where the battery goes. It's not a charger. I see. Why have doors that are completely disconnected from the power grid? Doesn't seem like it's like an airlock door or anything. It's just a door. So we have another chargy panel.
You know.
Nearly there. The security room is just on the other side of this depot.
I assume we'll find more tick swarms.
Technically, the correct term for a group of ticks is a murder.
Appropriate.
I
Is it?
suppose.
Who came up with that idea?
A little too on the
Yep,
nose.
dead. I'm trying to... No, there's one there. Go for this power source.
Shields at 50%.
Huh.
Shields at 30%.
Well, that worked. Bizarrely, just grabbing the tick and smashing it into that worked. Was not expecting that. There were probably slightly more skillful ways. Ways where I less look like less of a clown, where I don't almost die. So I guess we're going this way.
Quite a sizable crane.
It also has greater freedom of movement, capable of sliding in 4 directions rather than just 2.
Oh, so it does. There's one. There's 2. Oh, 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 oh. Probably should rotate that slightly before I get
There is a second set of rails attached to the crane. Utilizing both rails should allow you to position the crane nearly anywhere in the room.
You know, I understood what you meant. One more should do it. And we can use the rails on this side as well. Pop. Oh, and these are one of these fancy ones that just keep going forever. This is a little trickier. We need to get this in a position where it's a better source of power. So we've got one of them, look. We've got all 4 of them. We've got all 4 of them. Okay, so there's a battery charger or a battery thing over there. There's a battery in there we need to get. So if we just if we rotate this in this direction, then I'll hit a different monitor entirely. Let me fling it over this way, just to get it. I'm gonna have to move away from my desk. I just looked and I'm stood right next to it again. If we fling it, yes, there are still 4 on there. That's perfect. We'll try to avoid the biomass that's there. And when it goes off, does the door close? No, we're okay. Are there more ticks? No, we're okay.
Juno, you said earlier that you were directed to bring us here.
That's correct.
Yeah.
Or directed by who?
Yeah, that's my question.
I get it. You can't answer that.
Let's just focus on getting you to safety.
I don't understand why that is such a
Once we have you secure aboard the ship.
such a difficult thing. Why can't you tell us that? Is it because it's actually a secret, or is it just something like she wasn't specifically told she could, so she can't tell us anything? I mean, that's charged, right? So can I have that, please? Thank you. Or is it going to be something like, oh, it was us, we told ourselves, we came from even further in the future, we came back to the past. Or someone else figured out time travel, like a future Jack. It wouldn't be Liv, would it? It'll be Jack from the future figured out how to control the time travel and sent someone back to save Liv because she died the first time round or something like that. Yeah, I bet that's what it is. That's my bet so far. Sorry, I couldn't have picked a slower way of getting across here, could I? Any minute now. Any minute now. Stay away from the biomass.
Battery locked in. Door unlocked.
Woo! Hoo-hoo-hoo-hoo! Biomass. Yes, please. I do feel like I should close that door with all the ticks in there. I feel slightly safer with an actual airlock there. Right, and here we are, with yet another tick.
You made it.
Is everything all right?
Well, I still have a mindless tentacle monster trying with all its might to eat my face.
Mhm.
But he hasn't actually managed to do it yet, so all in all, I'd say things are going pretty well. Listen, why don't I keep this little bugger occupied while you deal with the one on the door?
Yes.
Juno, you can help him out there, right?
I believe so.
Disposal unit powered on. Now how do I eject the ticks?
First, you'll have to get the tick into the disposal. Then you'll
Done.
have to use the manual ejection switch.
See ya, sucker.
Tick down.
Oh,
Way to go, Jack.
just disappeared.
Just one more to go.
That's weird. Oh, I see. Right, let's power on this door.
The creature does seem to be quite fond of the captain. Perhaps we can...
Yep,
use
nope.
it for
I'm with you. I'm with you. I've got it.
Liv, come over to the door.
Whatever you need.
There we go. And now, Liv. Oh, wait, no. Get it feeding again.
Could you move back?
Yep, copy that. Backing right off.
And then... there we go. You foolish little thing. See ya! This is what you disappear again. Oh, I actually made a little bit of an attempt to actually journey in that direction. Well,
That's it. We're
Jack
clear.
saves the day.
Confirmed. Room secure.
Nicely done. Now,
Come on
if you
in.
would, please.
Jack, I need you to repower the door so I
Oh,
can open it.
yes. Sure thing. Why not?
Appreciate it. Are you alright?
Better.
Ah.
We're finally clear of the biomass.
Amen to that.
Captain Rhodes,
What is it?
Hello.
biomass.
Juno. Kidding me right now with this.
And if we're going the way I came, there is loads of it. Oh, you mean this way? Yeah, no, there's loads of it.
No, you're not kidding.
Not to worry, Captain. I already have a solution. While sorting through the station's database, I managed to locate a set of design specs for a protective EVA suit.
Mm-hmm.
An EVA suit with an air supply.
A limited air
Isn't that what EVA means?
Still want to get you to a stable environment as soon as possible. More importantly, the suit will provide limited protection
popcorn.
against the biomass.
Hey, popcorn.
I've already queued up the schematic. All you have to do is enter the fabricator, and we can begin.
Oh,
Can't we just print the suit and I'll put it on out here?
The fabricator will perfectly form the suit to fit your body. It only takes a moment.
it seems perfectly safe, Liv. Oops. Hey, buddy. How's it going?
You have to hold still.
Are you all right?
okay? Do you know, you could have warned me this was going to feel so
Purple?
weird.
How would I know?
Yeah, silly thing to say, let's be honest. There she is. Weird hips.
Well, what do you think? Bit of a step up, wouldn't you say?
I'd say it's got weird hips. Anything's an improvement.
Practically anything would be an improvement over your old Chronos suit.
What makes you say that?
Well, for a start, this suit isn't being held together by duct tape.
Yeah, well, give it time. Come on, let's go.
I know you say that, but I think it hasn't saved since we've done that, which is a mild annoyance, but I think that's a sensible place to stop right there. So we're going to leave that there for now. We've upgraded Liz, we've got past the first lot of ticks and everything and the biomass, so I think we're in a good position to stop. Next time we'll hopefully make it to the ship right there, so it should be just like a straight shot and we're there, right? I'm sure nothing's going to go wrong between this door and that dock over there. What could go wrong? More biomass, you say? Ha 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 ha. Heaven forbid. Anyway, hope you enjoyed that. If you did, hit the like button, comment, subscribe, hit the notification bell, all those good things. Don't forget to stream on Wednesdays at 7:15 PM UK time. I started a new series of Oxygen Not Included last week. I am deeply, madly in love with that game so far, so come along and help me out there. I still don't really know what I'm doing, so any help would be appreciated. And if you don't know what you're doing either, come and laugh at me failing miserably. Otherwise, I will see you next time in Lone Echo 2, and as always, thank you very much for joining me.